like there in the last couple of minutes?
I mean, it was a really hard game. It was a hard game to coach because just how unpredictable West Virginia is, how physical they are, their trapping. It really, our guys just had to go out there and make plays, and they made a lot of plays down the stretch to give ourselves a chance. We just came up a little short. They made a big three, and you got to tip your hat to them, to West Virginia, for making that play.
Do you feel like the first 10 minutes or so was kind of testing the waters? These guys have said to me, we really couldn't simulate what that pressure is like.
No, everything was hard. Even catching the ball is hard against them, to start, and then they trap you after that. So, we tried to do it in practice, but my guards, I would imagine, are exhausted from dealing with that most of the game, and they handled themselves very well and made a lot of plays, even though it wasn't perfect, but it never is, when they guard people.
Bittersweet for guys like X and Will, who obviously made history and took the program to heights it's never been to, but to lose the way they did is tough.
Yeah, I mean, they both went out as champions. They're the first team here to win the conference championship, and we didn't embarrass ourselves by any means the way we played and competed and what we fought through in the game. And West Virginia's very good, and it's been a pleasure and a joy, to coach Will Regan and Xavier Ford. It's I hope that I continue to have classes, at Buffalo like those two guys. If I do that, then we're going to win a lot of games here.
Talk about simulation out there, and it was in reference to their defense, which I understand. There's also no way to simulate emotions, the kind of the pressure, the environment.
Mm-hmm.
First 10 minutes, not so good. Almost didn't recognize your team at times. Missed shots, missed foul shots, missed layups. Last 30 were good.
Yeah, I mean, in a game like this, when you're playing a 5 seed that's had a great season and been a top 25 team the whole year, in probably the hardest conference there is, and then to have a coach that coaches as hard as he does, and they have the athletes to play that style. The game was really fast, and it took an adjustment for our players to get used to the speed of the game. And then once we settled into it, we got better at taking care of the ball, and making plays.
Were you worried? I could see the nervousness from my seat. I'm sure that you know your players better than I do. You could see the same.
Well, I mean, the kids have so much heart, and they're fearless. And even when it was 10, 11-point game, we just found ways to keep chipping away at it. And they were really using shot clock, from like the 7-minute mark on, and then shooting late in the clock. They were really trying to hold on, and I wish we could have played like another 3 minutes. That's the type of game it was, and the momentum had changed significantly.
And in the first 3 minutes too.